Hello everybody. Welcome. So this is part 4. I've been having another play with a little pop-up, a cube one this time, so we're going to make that and hopefully might be able to finish it tonight, or get a lot done tonight anyway. So welcome everybody. Hi Vicky, hi Monica, Elaine, Sally. Who else is here? Shaz, hello. Oh, you're talking about food again. I've stopped eating food now. I'm done for the night. Got my hot water. That's what I'm on now. Bread and jam. Right. So, desk view. So earlier I was playing with this fold. We're going to perfect it. It's a bit too high, so we're going to sort that out. While I was waiting to go live, I was having a play with this little fun fold thing here. I like the idea of something popping up and it being almost looking like it's solid. So yeah, we're going to do a variation of this. So let's go back then to this one and make a smaller version. Hi Valerie. I'm thinking I wouldn't mind making it a bit thicker as well, so let's go, what are we? Let's do 9 centimetres. I'm going to switch to, I'm switching to centimetres. And then, did we say we wanted to make that, yeah, an inch tall rather than, yeah, we'll go for, you know what, let's go for 7 centimetres. Sorry folks, I've kind of switched. So basically that's 2 3/4 inches that way. And then it's about 3.5 that way, roughly. So we're going to score a centimetre or about 1/2 inch on that side. Score and score. I say so about 3.5. I need to score down the middle. And then I'm going to cut this into 3. So this is about an inch and 3/8 ish. I'm doing that at 3 centimeters. So this is why I love having centimeters and inches. I can kind of choose what will fit the circumstances. So there we go. Oh my goodness, Vegemite is not like mayonnaise. Oh no. It's a yeast extract. It's very salty. It's very tasty. It's got a lot. If you like umami flavors, you'll love Vegemite. It's a bit like it's not the same flavor as Marmite, but it's similar. Got a similar kind of similar family. Yeah. It's yeast extract, Elaine. It tastes like, you know, if you've like boiled vegetables and you've boiled them so hard that you're left with the residue after the water has boiled away. It tastes a bit like that, you know, real salty, veggie flavour. I once did it by accident and I went, oh, that's like Marmite. Yeah, we have this ongoing argument between Marmite and Vegemite, don't we, Vicky? Oops. Okay, so that's not quite as wide as. I've got to get another piece of paper. Okay, so this is going to be 5.5 by 4.5. So we're going to score at 4.5. And cut at 9. And yes, I am going to decorate that. And then I want a panel in the middle. Just going to try and go a little bit bigger, wasn't I, than what I'd done. I'll try 5.5 and see what happens. By 3.5, and then score down the middle, so that would be 2.5 plus 1/4, so that's 2 3/4. Right, so before we actually construct it, I need to put some pretty papers on this. So I need to find a paper that I've got enough of to open that out. So, ooh, I've got that piece. That might be quite nice. Okay, so I'm going to cut that to 5.25. Oh, just dropped my blade. I'd rather just stick it all the way through. I could have it just going all the way straight through, couldn't I? Rather than sticking 2 panels. Would make it look kind of cohesive, wouldn't it? So that would be 8 and 8 and 5/8. And I'm just going to fold that over and do it by put the crease in by hand to save me having to do the weird maths to find out the middle. I'm just going to do it with my fingers. Okay. I'm wondering if I may need to magnetize that because it's going to have a lot of bulk in there and I feel like it just needs that magnetizing. So I'm just going to pop a couple of magnets in here. Okay, so that'll be ready to stick in. Then the panel that's going to go in the middle, which I've just lost. Or did I cut that out? There, that bit there. So I want something that's going to show up. I may just do that in the pale papaya actually. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Just to have that. And I think I will do 2 panels for that one. So let me just remind myself what this measures. So this is 2 3/4 by 3.5. So 2 3/4 plus 2 3/4 is 5.5. So take that off. 3 1/4. 2 3/4. Did I do that right? How did I? Ruth, what are you like? Oh well. As soon as I did it, I thought that doesn't look right. Okay. Let's stick it all together. Just find the glue that's... I know what, let me put these in my... I'm going to stick this in here. And let's see if I can use up... Ooh, I've just knocked something over. What have I knocked over? Oh, my cleaner. That's all right. Oh, right. I have been busy today. I went and did some shopping this afternoon. I said to Tom, come pick me up in the car so you don't have to come into the supermarket. So usually Tom and I go and do the food shop together on a Wednesday night. But I went ahead and did it all by myself. Oh, all by myself. Which I'm, of course, I'm completely capable of doing. And but I actually found... So I had to, like, do, it was a lot of food, the vegetables, had the frozen stuff, had the tin cans. But I found that I actually seemed to organise the conveyor belt better. So I had everything segmented, I had the frozen stuff, I had the vegetables separate. And when I loaded up the bags, I was like pretty impressed because it's a supermarket where, it's an Aldi where you have to be quick, the guy's like whipping through everything and there's no great big space to put anything. You have like this amount of space where he's piling up the food. And so because I'd pre-organised it going onto the conveyor belt, it was like, bam, bam, get it in. And it was like, yeah, I got this. And then when I came home to put it all away, of course, it was all neatly packed. It was like all the vegetables were in one bag, all the tin cans were in one bag. It was sorted. It was good. So, yes. And then I came home. Oh, I need to tell you about our shower, guys. So... I can't remember what morning it was. I think it was Monday morning. Apart from, 2 people in the house having COVID, May's room sprung a leak. May's bedroom. And above May's bedroom is the boys' shower. So I did know for a little while that there was a little hole in the tiling. And I knew, it was one of those things that you have in the back of your mind. I need to sort it out. And I hadn't. Anyway, not only was she having... There was like a mark in her room now, but also there was water dripping from her lintel, her door lintel, and I was like, oh no, that's now serious. So I did say to Tom when he picked me up, I was like, I think we need just to go and see the plumbers, because I think we need to install a whole new... I'd like to install a whole new shower because I really hate that shower. I just don't like the way it's constructed, and the tiling needs changing. And anyway, the plumbers that I want to go to are shut, so I'm going to have to try and go tomorrow. Right, now, because obviously, see the paper on there is not as... I don't mind that that's not going to open all the way. I kind of think that's probably safer, but let's see if I can put, no, I can't, it's too late. I'm just going to leave that as it is, I think. I don't want it to actually open up fully. Right, where are my little pieces? Yeah, so the boys are forbidden from showering at the moment. They have to use our, we have what we call a shaft. It's like a short shower in a bath. So yeah, May was fine. She didn't get dripped on. We just stuck a towel underneath. Okay, I forgot to mark where the middle is, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. Kind of a bit annoyed with myself for not sticking that in a little bit further, but anyway, I've done it now. And I haven't got more paper to play with, so. Okay, right, let's remember how to do this. So then put glue on this side here and attach it to the top of my pyramid. Yep. Give it a little run. Hello, Shaz. Okay. And then you just fold that back on itself. Put a little bit more glue. And then close it up again. Oh, did you, Elaine? It is good. You had to have a ceiling torn down. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope it's not got that bad. We'll have to wait and see. Wait for the plumbers to take it all out and have a look at the floor, I guess. Oh, no. So I'm placing this third one, this third flap up to the fold there. Right. You've been making VW fold cards. Ooh. What's a VW fold card? Oh, what, as in the car VW? Okay. Oops. No, don't collapse. And then we're going to stick that onto there, and I need to make sure this doesn't protrude. Yay! No, it doesn't. Okay. Put a bit of glue. I'm just going to spread that around. And again, I'm going to eyeball the middle. It's now your craft room. Ah, brilliant. Ta-da! There we go. Right, so definitely want that to be the last. Oh, that magnet's not happy. Going through. No, it doesn't quite work. Oh dear. It doesn't seem to, it doesn't have the strength to go through the two. I'm wondering if I place another magnet. Yep. Okay, I'm going to have to place, just stick a piece across there to hide another magnet, I think. Or do I just accept that that's just not going to work? And maybe just have panels that are going to close over and then down. A bit like the one that I did for the green and purple one that I did. Right. All right, let's make some side panels then. So let me just write some measurements down. So this was 5.5, so 2 3/4. So that's 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Then I'd need to add another quarter and another 1/2 inch. So that would take me to 3.5 inches. I'm going to cut that 3.5. Right, then I'm going to score it 1/2 inch. Then move it about 1/4 inch. So the 1/4 inch is just giving me that little bit of a gusset. So that's going to go there and there. Hi, Ivy. Oh yeah, it would make a really good fun fold card. That it's, I think it's sometimes called a book fold or something. All right, so this is going to go inside here and inside there, like that. Okay, so that's just going to open up like that. And then I'm thinking I could just use this piece, this leftover piece, to be kind of my locking mechanism. And I'll put more magnets. I'll put a magnet there and there so that that then locks down. Oh, I'm a bit annoyed that that magnet didn't work. I suppose it's just too thick for it to work all that way. I wonder if there's a way of removing it. Because in a way I don't want to have that bulk there if it's not actually going to do anything. I'm just very gently trying to tear the tape that's in there. Part of me is like, it's a waste of a good magnet. Honestly, this is worse than pimple popping. Who watches those? Oh dear, did I just admit that out loud on my channel? Oh, it makes good tense crafting. Come on, it's loose. It's away from the cardstock. I just need to get it away from the sticky tape. This is where I need one of those hooky things. Oh, come on. Oh, it's moved. Yay! Oh my goodness. I wonder if it will connect through. Ugh, I know it will go through there, but right. They need never know. Just read Glenna's comment. It's like, do I risk it again? Just open it up a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe this is a better technique. Sort of prizing it away from the tape. Part of me is because I'm being really frugal. I'm like, that's like 20, 40p of like magnet there. Okay, that's just not doing anything. And also it just creates extra bulk where you don't want it. Right, okay, I've got rid of it. Right. Let's decorate these panels then. So that's got to have a decoration on it. That's going to open up like that. That's going to open up. So this needs a panel. Right, 4 1/4. Let's get on. Let's get on with getting on. 5 5 1/4. 1/4. Let's double check. Okay, so that will go on there. Then I need 2 pieces to go on each. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, there and there. Oh dear, Ruth. Actually, these will go on the outside. I'm going to put pale papaya on the inside. Don't lose them. No, they're just here. Okay, so that's the top. Two and a half by 2.5. What the heck? What did I do wrong there? You silly moo-moo, Ruth. Oh, ooh, oh, that's pretty much it. Okay. Right, so that's going to go on the inside. That'll go on the inside. That'll go on the outside. That'll go on the outside. And then for the inside, we want something to go with these papers. That's just a little bit more of a contrast. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, if I move that, or if I trim that, that's perfect. So I'll do that to 2.5. So this can be 2.25. Oh, which it is already. 2.25 by 2.5. Fabulous. Love it. Right, so I'm just going to stick these outer bits first. And then I've got to remember to put the magnet on the inside of those. Oh, right. We're getting there, everybody. It will make loads of sense once I'm done. A little bit of glue there. You can tell I'm a bit more slapdash when applying glue to just these panels because it's not a mechanism, and so I don't have to worry so much about being so careful about the gluing. But I think what I like about Tombow is when you know how it works, how it spreads a little bit, you don't have to go right to the edges. You can just push and you know it'll be fine. Right, so my magnet pieces, my magnets have to go, oh no, let's flip that over like that and like that. We're going to be putting a magnet there and there. Where did my tape disappear off to? I had it right in front of me a minute ago, didn't I? sure want to stick together. Okay, so you don't have to be super precise about this, but right. Oh, I've got to stick that on there. Ugh. Okay, that's better. No, I've done it on the wrong side. Come on. Oh, never mind. This is the piece to stick onto the album itself. I should have double checked. Okay, so that's the actual piece to stick in, so I should have done this first. I've been so quiet, I know. Right, so that's going to go on there. Ugh, I've got to find another piece now. Right, always cut your... Do this before you glue. don't know whether just to put pale papaya on there. Got some of this. It's always worth double checking. Okay, then my tabby section is going to go there and there. Now before I do that I need to stick the magnets on. So best if I stick that onto there first. Just going to eyeball the middle. Okay. Then to figure out where the magnets go, you need to kind of drop. No, that's the wrong side. You have to figure out with the right, the right side to the magnets. Then you just got to slip your tape underneath. Like that. Yep. Oh, no worries, Vicky. Thanks, Glenna. Oh, Cheryl, is it coming up for 2 years now? Right, there we go. Oof, got there in the end. So that is going to go this section here. Yeah, indeed, Cheryl. I think everyone has to go at the pace they can, really. Oh, July, it'll be 2 years. All right, so now I've got to think of something to put in this section. I have, what paper do I have left? I've got a bit of that, a bit of that. Has anyone got any requests? I think what I put in this one. Oh, that had a similar one. Yeah, this one didn't have anything fancy. Just kept opening and opening. The other one had that fancy fold, that pop and twist, which I think I have started doing. I could theoretically do a pop and twist here, because I could make the mechanism for it. So I put a pop and twist in this one after the live the other day. Oh, I've already put something like that in there. Could do another, theoretically I could do another waterfall. But you know what I think I would do differently is I wouldn't, I would make the tab a bit smaller. I don't like this great big thing here. I'd make this narrower. What do you think? Yes, I have enjoyed it. Thanks, Cheryl. Shaz. Hi, Susan. So, should I do a pop and twist in here? I don't. Just check that I've done already there. Oh yeah, I did that in there, didn't I? Tags. think I'll go with 3.5. Right, I've got to do the mechanism. So 4 inches. Okay, so this is 2 inches wide, so I'm going to score at 1 inch. No, I haven't seen her for a few days. I don't know. Oh, I'll keep doing both, shall I? For some reason that just doesn't look equal. No, it's not. I'm just going to trim a little bit off that side. Ah, now the guy I was watching was saying you can actually do this in quite a simple way, where if you fold over by the point there, you just bring this line to meet this line here. Although that doesn't look right. Ugh, I'll try the other way. You know what? I think I'm going to measure it. I think it is better if you just... That's not even in the middle, Ruth. We'll start again. Right. 2 inches. Score at 1 inch. Cut at 8 inches. Score at 4. Okay, start again. Right. That at 1 inch. Turn. Mark. Try that again. Score. Now it has to go through the middle, you see, otherwise it won't work. So, there we go. Now, for those of you who've done this before, the other thing that I found out from this pop-up guy was he cuts the corner off the middle section so it's not so bulky. And I thought that's ingenious. So he cut off a little bit of there. We'd better do it with scissors. And now I would cut a little bit off the sides as well. Okay, that's better. So there's two ways of gluing it in. Either you can pop that in there like that and then you just glue that section there and then that section there with everything in situ. Oh, just knocking over some stuff. Or you can do it that way where you do it folded up and then you go like that. But I found I got glue everywhere when I did it that way. Oh, now my bit of paper is not going to hide it, so I'm going to have to cut a bigger one of these. I'm going to have to cut a bigger one of these. Okay. That's okay, we can do that. Oh, you learned to... Okay, you've got something that does it for you. Oh, got you. Okay, that's all right. All right, so let's go for 4.5. Yeah, go for 4.5 by 5. Then we need to decorate the inside. Go for 4 3/4. What's on the side of this? Oh, it's just so pretty. I think I prefer that side. Let's go for that. 4 3/4. 5 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. This on the outside. Oh, right. Right, that'll go on there. I'm wondering with, you know, the pop-up I did on the other side, whether I should have actually split the paper so that the card opens better. That's always the danger of when you're sticking a fold onto a fold, that it does restrict it a little bit. Right, so that goes on there like that, and then that opens up like that. Now, so the guy I watched, he said it's easier, well, he showed it this way, to stick it like that with that opened out, rather than having to kind of like fumble with your glue and do all this business. He showed it just sticking it on like that. So I guess you just need to make sure that you've got it dead center. So I don't know what, let me just do a little mark with a pick tool here. So that's 5 inches across. So I'm just going to put a tiny little dot at 2.5 inches. I'm going to put a scratch actually. Right, then put your glue. Now again, it's really important you get up to the edges of the creases, because that is like the weak, not the weak, but that's a really worked area, so you need to make sure that it's glued properly. So that's why I've kind of taken to spreading the glue around, making sure there's a proper layer up to that edge. Okay, and then just line up those lines with the lines basically, so they're all parallel. Oh no, move over a bit, Ruth. I'm just going to flip this over just to make sure that it's parallel there. And it is. Really pushing that down. Lovely jubbly. So then to stick this, that's going to go on there and that's going to go on there. Let me just have a look at what it looks like here. I think I might just snip a little bit off the ends, because it doesn't have to go right to the end. As long as there's enough for it to stick onto, it'll be fine. Right, now before I stick it down, I need to put some VSP. Can't remember which way up it goes as well. Right, so I've got a little bit of that. Right, what have I got here? Ooh, that would be nice, because once I've carved that up, I'll have enough, won't I? Actually, I'm going to take this down to 4 inches. Take that down to 3 3/4. Actually, no, I'm going to take it down to 3 7/8. Oh, I think I just have enough. Do I risk it? I can always chop it down a bit more if I need to. So 1 7/8. 1 7/8. 1 7/8. Oh, I don't have enough. But I do if I do a quarter. Oh, fiddlesticks. Sorry, I've just got to do some maths. Right, so that's 8 inches across. So 8 inches minus... Oh, how is that less than 8 inches? Oh, that's weird. You know what, I think I might just go with it, but just chop a bit off. Sorry about this. Right, let's do that again. I cut that off there. Okay, so take that to 4 1/4. 3 3/3. I'll just check this pattern carries on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Otherwise I'm going to be here all night. Oh my word. Hi Joanna. Hi Melissa. Didn't I just trim it? Oh, I don't know what you're referring to now, so I'm going to have to just keep going. Sorry. I trimmed the end of that, if that's what you meant. Take care, Melissa. Monica, have a great class. Okay, right. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that like that. So I'm eyeballing this so that I know that that's in the middle. That's in the middle of there. So then I'm just going to put glue here and glue here. Spread it about a bit. Then put that one there and that one there. The paper's flying. Hi, Janice. Right, just going to flip that over. There we go. Done. Okay, so there's some glue somewhere. I can feel it sticking. So I'm just going to keep doing the mechanism and keep feeling for the glue and rubbing the glue off. That's the only problem with Tombow. It is a problem because if you get glue in the wrong place, it goes very tacky and you have to get rid of it somehow. So either you can use the eraser, sorry, or what I sometimes do is I get my embossing buddy and I put a whole heap of powder on it to dry the tack up. Now you do have to help it just swivel. It won't just, you know, that's just the way it is. It kind of like touches it. There we go. Right, so that's going to go in there. However, I'm thinking it would be nice to have something maybe close over the top again. And then maybe have something come up this time, not down. Because I think I've got enough paper. Yeah, I've got that and that. So that could go either side. So, okay. So 5, so I need 2.5 and then score. Then cut at 3. Four and a half. Oh, poop. I meant to give myself a little bit more wiggle room. Okay, I'm just going to have to score at the quarter. the 1/4 inch, because I meant to give myself more of a gusset. Sorry, a gusset, and I forgot to put that in, which I could have done if I hadn't cut it. But anyway, all right, never mind. So 4.5. Double check. 4.5. So I need 2 1/4 plus 2 1/4. There's plenty there. So if I cut this at 4 1/4, then cut this at 2 1/4 and 2 1/4. Okay, that can go on the outside. There and there. Then, oh, I do have some of that left. That could go on the inners. So 4 1/4. And 2 1/4. Just double check. Yep. Hi, welcome to Ruth's Live. British summertime. Yes. Yeah. Phenomenal. Thank you, Heather. That's very kind of you. Amazing. No, and have pop-ups, just flaps, as you said. Keep forgetting to do this. It just helps to make it look a bit neater in case you stick it wrong. Okay. Oh, thank you. I've got loads to learn yet. I'd like to do some kind of book that I put the different folds in so that it would be like a reference book. Because these are all kind of fresh in my mind at the moment because I've been watching so many videos, but a bit like having a card template book or folder. I'd like to just have a make sure I do a little bit of a crib sheet book for these. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that under that. Now I need to do magnets, so Hi, Patricia. BST, yeah, British Summertime. And then Greenwich Mean Time is GMT. So we're in GMT at the moment. And then we go to BST. My dad is always quite proud of his GMT initials because his name is Graham Trice and his middle name begins with M. So he's always been GMT. Oh, okay, Shaz. Oh, look, I've got another little panel here. Now, I wanted this one to come up from here because the bulk is wanting to open up that way. I feel like it's probably better to put the magnets down here somewhere. So, I'll just find a scrap of what I'm going to use for that. Could use that, can I? That to 2 and 2.5, and that was 2.5 by 2.5. Oh, I wonder if I've got a little square piece in here that I can use. Oh no, that's the same. Oh, unless I do it in the grey. Oh, that's perfect. Don't even need to cut a piece. Oh, I like it when that happens. But I will just round off the edges there. Is Vanessa here? She'll be pleased I'll be using that piece. Yep. Ugh. Just eyeballing it. Okay, wasn't happy with me. Right, magnet time. I think in terms of like highlights of like a live, it's like dottage and then magnets. It's my new favourite thing to do. Yay, my grey paper. Right. These are so strong. My fingers right. Okay, so just scoop that off there. No, I'm going to flip you around to there. Let me just snip that off there. Right, so I'm going to try and hold this as straight as possible. Gonna get you loving magnets as well, Glenna. I was always so in awe of people who put magnets in their projects. I thought, whoa, wow, that's so clever. And now I've learned how to do it myself. I feel like I've all grown up. I find that by putting the Tombow on top of the sticky tape, it means that you have got that little bit more wiggle room, because once that paper just hits tape, sorry, just get rid of a mosquito, sorry, once it hits just bare tape, that's it, you're stuck then. But if you put a little bit of wet glue over the top of it, it means that you've still got that little bit of wiggle room. Right, so we need a little snippet of this. Oh wow, Serene, how did it go? Quietly, I imagine. Are you feeling refreshed? Yep, me too, Glenna. Hi, Stampin' Oasis, welcome. Right, I think we're ready to stick everything in. So, for those of you who've just joined and don't know what I've been up to for the last 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. I started this on the night of the, what's today, Thursday? Tuesday night, and made several mistakes, so I should never really started it at night. So the base measures, sorry, when it's closed, it's 5 by 7, and then it has a 2-inch spine. Then I have a 2-inch spine here and a 2-inch fold over, and that's got magnets in it that clips shut. Then on the inner, on the left hand side, we've got a pop-up panel that sort of sits there. And then I'm just about to stick in, I think actually I'll do that last. I was going to stick that in there now, but I think I'll do that later. I've actually got to now start sticking in all my pages. So here in my spine, I've got these flaps, and I've got, I've got to stick all my pages together. So I need to stick this to this on all of them. This is going to be fun. I think I might just tape it actually. So I'm going to put tape right up to the spine, or the fold rather. And I may just put a little bit of wet glue just along the top there. And then fold these over to meet it. So these pages are basically double layered, and they're going to have inserts coming out of those. That sounds lovely, Serene. How long did you go for? A week. Oh wow, nice. I'm putting tape along the edge of this panel because the fold actually overhangs a little bit, so I didn't want to kind of get that wrong on there, so I'm doing it the opposite way around this time. You see how there's a bit of an overhang. Okay, so let's just double check these are all in the correct order. So I'm just going to move that for a second. So I think we'll work back to front. So I think I'm going to do that one that way around. That way around. Okay, so right, to stick this on, last time I used tape. I probably will use tape again. So what you do is you pop the tape. Actually, I probably could do a tape and glue, but put tape along there, tape along here. And then unpeel a section of the tape and pull it back to there. A section of that one. No, I can't put glue because then the tape is going to run through the glue and pull it all back out again. Oh well, I'll just go with that for now. So that's just going to go over the top and push that down, and then make sure that there's a little bit of a gap top and bottom, and then pull my tape out and rub it on. And then pull this tape. Oop, it ripped. Okay, well it's in. Don't think it's coming out. Night, Shaz. God bless too. Rest well. Actually, it's best to do it from the bottom because that bit, the sticky, isn't exposed yet. So, right, then find the midpoint, squeeze from the top, gently pull the paper backing off. There we go, that's better. Right. You know what, I think I'm going to do the tape of all of them. May as well when I'm here. And it's quicker. Ruth, why didn't I think of this before? How do you secure the pages? Which ones? The inner ones? Or these ones? These ones I've put tape on and I'm popping them on. So I'll just pull the tape back halfway, or a third of the way. Pull that back a third of the way. Then these open up. So I just pop it over the top, push it down, and then make sure there's a gap between the page and the top of the album. It's just like a couple of millimeters. That one's not quite as low as it could go, but I think it's because I've got these folds here. That's all right. Okay, so I've left 1/4 of an inch between each one. If you want to see how to do the spine, it's on the first video of the woodland one that I did. If you want to know how to do that. Okay, so over the top, line it up, push it down, and just gently pull this back, and squeeze on, then pull this back, squeeze on. I'm going to have to add up the hours on this one. I think it's quite a few now. I've done it bit by bit. So I did 40 minutes this afternoon, then half an hour. How long have I been on now? An hour and 45. And I don't know how long did I do yesterday on this? Okay, right, then to stick this final piece in. And I've been doing these pieces a bit sort of closer to the end than closer to the inside, because I figured that, I don't know, I might have more space there, but I've made a bit of a boo-boo with my lining here. I didn't quite, I thought I'd missed the join, and I've got it just on the join and it keeps bending it over, which is a little bit frustrating, but anyway, it's just one of those things. I won't make that mistake again, hopefully. This folio I'm thinking is going to be a wedding present. We're going as a family to a wedding in April, and I thought of making a crochet blanket for the couple, but I don't think I'm going to have time, so I thought I'd get on and do this. So I know they're quite into sort of gaming, so I might get my husband to buy them a nice board game as well. and the girl's uncle is a photographer, and I imagine he's probably doing the photographs, so which will be really lovely. And so I'm thinking, oh, his photographs would look so good in here. So I'm almost wondering whether to wait for the wedding photos to come out and then sort of put them in, but I don't know, I suppose part of the fun could be that they do it. Now I can feel there's something tacky going on here. What's that? Felt something then. All right, okay, so that's the main bulk of it done. I probably still need to do some decorating and to put some ribbon on it, but there we go. This is what it looks like. So let's do an official kind of like run through it. Yeah, I thought the papers would be really apt for a wedding, and the wedding invitation has got some really sort of, it's got some florals down the side of it, but they're quite bright. So I did wonder whether or not to then decorate it with, you know, maybe some bright florals here. Oh, now I wonder if I've still got, I've had some really gorgeous prima flowers. Oh, bear with, I'll just see if I can find them. Oh, goodness me, I've held on to these for so many years. It might be time to use them. Maybe do a little cluster. Oh, wouldn't that be gorgeous? Or even just one there. With a really nice kind of gem or something. Oh, I've got some old Stampin' Up. Who remembers these old Stampin' Up brads? Include your invite so they have a copy of notes from you. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know if you follow Esther, my sister, Stampin' Style Creations. She did a RSVP in the style of the invitation. So she showed the invitation on her channel there. Right, so that would look lovely there. Or there. I'm wondering if I can put... That could go on there, and that could go on there, couldn't it? Go for a slightly smaller one. Oh, I'm so glad I kept these. I loved these brads. Those go back. Oh, yeah, they do. So yeah, these prima flowers go back a while. I remember, I think either getting them for my birthday or something one year, and I've just sort of held on to them, waiting for the right project. And the gentleman who's getting married, his mum is a big crafter. She does a lot of sewing and patchworking and stuff, so I know she'll appreciate this, and she will probably make sure that they use it properly. And I know that Sadly, you guys, you remember I went to a funeral in February? Well, the girl that's getting married, it was her mum that passed away. So it's going to be really kind of poignant and special. So her mum loved beautiful things as well, and so does this young lady. So I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Right, so that one can go there. That one can go on there. There's probably some other ways that I can put some colour into this as well. Okay, let's do a walkthrough then. This is why we keep everything. They come in handy someday. Oh, yeah. I have the old SU caddy that held all the little... Oh, do you? Use a magnet to attach the flower. Oh, unfortunately, the magnets are here and here, Vanessa. But I was just going to glue it on. No, it's not magnetized. No, I don't. I think I will probably hot glue it because I don't want them to be able to take it off at all. Okay, so let's do the walkthrough then. So open the first left-hand side flap. That opens like so. That opens like that, and then you have this kind of like tabletop effect there. Then on the first page you have, sorry, I keep seeing little fluffy bits. You have this bit that opens up. Oh, that bit that opens up, and then like that. And on this side you have this one that opens up like so. I'm wondering whether to put a... Ooh, I could put... I wonder if I could put something that swivels here to keep that closed. That's the other thing I've been seeing, is mechanisms to keep things closed. Now, is that catching on there? I may have to just trim that down a little bit. Okay, so this one opens like this. That has a magnet. Then this one opens like so. It's got so photo areas there. This one just opens like that. And these two. Ah! That needs... Ooh, I'm glad I found that one out. Actually, I need to cut off a quarter of here. Two and 3/4. You can see there's a little bit of glue down here, so I'm just going to remove that as well. Yeah, I'm very tempted if I see those brads for sale to get more. Oh, I've cut that a bit too short. Oh. It's fine. Okay, so those ones do that. This one just opens like that. This is the really fancy flip flop flap flip flap flop. I don't know what you want to call it. So this one opens and it does that, and then it also opens and does that. So it kind of lifts off the page like so. It does that and that. This is a section, a tuck spot, so I just need to finish off decorating these tags. But I thought if the couple had any ephemera or bits and pieces they wanted to tuck in there, they can do that. And then this is a pop-up section, does that. And then this one opens up and does a one like that. There you have it. Oh, there we go. 2 hours tonight. Has anyone got any questions? Please let me know in the description. If there's anything else you want me to show you, let me know. I'm just going to go and do a quick add up of the time I've spent doing this. So my grateful thanks goes to Rosa Kelly. Now also I've got a join there that I kind of want to cover up as well. Rosa Kelly has got a YouTube channel. I may also put some ribbon around here. I don't know if it's just a bit too much with that as well. I kind of like the simplicity of that. Right, and let's just have a look. You need a 2-day class, please. Yeah, it probably would be. It's like a whole weekend class, this would be. Yeah, we'll start on the Friday night. Yeah. Hi, Dawn. Can you do another one? Yes, yes. I'm pretty addicted to this now, and I'm going to make sure I order some more supplies in. So yeah, I don't know whether I should have done this magnetized. Anyway, just one of those things. Right, let's have a look. I'm just nosy to figure out how long I've spent on this. I mean, I didn't do the cover online, so I'm going to add a half an hour to that to that then. So the first one took 44 minutes, second one 42 minutes. Okay, we'll call those 45 plus 45, so that was an hour and a half plus the other hour, so that's 2.5 hours plus tonight, that's 4.5. Okay, so with that, that's 5 hours. Okay, so, and if you're not used to it, I would, well, I don't know. I think once you know the basics are, how to do the pages. It's kind of up to you how you decorate. or how you want to add extra pieces. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do all these flaps. You might just decide, you know, you're just happy to do loads of photo areas. Some people do it where each page, or maybe do less pages, and then they have bits that open up and each one opens up. But this, I've been kind of working on smaller projects just to kind of get used to the whole process at the moment. So how can you do ribbon and flower? I don't know. That's why I mean, I could hot glue the ribbon there. That's okay. But then I'd have to somehow attach it all the way to there. Now, with this one, I passed the ribbon underneath another panel. So I've got a panel here. Then I did another panel there, and then did that panel on the top. So I do have a little bit of paper left over. So theoretically, I could put a panel. I could put another panel over the top of this to hide the ribbon. So the ribbon could go underneath a panel. And have it come out there. Let's see how much paper I've got left. So I've only got that. Now I did make a boo-boo. I made two big boo-boos in terms of using up lots of paper. But I've got that left. I guess I could do a long panel here. And that could have the ribbon going through back. Then I'll just have the ribbon coming round through there and then stuck there, maybe. The ribbon will hinder the flower. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see if I can put a ribbon around there. See, I don't necessarily, because it's got a magnet, I don't have to have a ribbon to hold it shut. So the ribbon is purely decorative. And I do have this line of paper here that I wouldn't mind covering up, to be quite honest with you. Let's see if that will. Have that underneath there. So that's an option, having the ribbon right at the top. Probably have to make a box for this, wouldn't I, as well? A gift box of some kind. Right, okay, I'm going to stop thinking about it and leave you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me through this. I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, and you'd rather see me perhaps doing some cards or card making, but thank you for indulging me and letting me have a go at this, which is kind of new fun for me, and hopefully some inspiration to you. And I will probably be distilling aspects of this to use for card making. So I really fancy having a go doing this kind of like, I think it's called a floating book fold, some people call it. That would be fun to do round the other way and do that. And I made a card the other day actually with that fold, that one. And look out for, so today's 23rd, so on the 25th we've got the Christmas Stampathon, the new challenge for the Christmas Stampathon, and I'm actually working on a bit of a fun fold for that one too. So yeah, it's been really nice to kind of explore all that. Also, the Stampin' Sunday blog hop is on Sunday, and I've done a fancy fold for that too. So I'm really getting into them. Right, I'm going to loves you and leaves you. Thank you, everybody, and catch you guys again soon, I'm sure. I'm going to take my manky eraser out of the way. Ugh. Let's leave those there. That's a bit prettier, isn't it? Alright, I can't see any comments. What's going on? Oh, that was weird. Oh yeah, no, gosh, I've missed out a whole load of comments. Is the cover grey board? Yeah, yes. Sorry, I've missed a whole load of comments. I'm reading them now. You like the ribbon. Thank you, Nessa. Oh, yes, I am going to do inserts. Oh, thanks, Delinda. Yes, all these are going to have inserts, but I don't think I'm going to do them tonight because I'm got to the point of no return now. So yeah, all these are going to have inserts. So I've got to do 5 more inserts for here. As I'm running out of paper, I'm probably going to use all those little scraps and things just to do the paper. Now, I really quite liked putting the corrugated... Do you remember the other day I put the corrugated card on there? I quite like that. I'm going to see if that brown... I think that brown would go in here, wouldn't it? Just test it out. I think that would be nice. What do you think? Kind of make it more obvious as an insert, wouldn't it? Yes. All right. So tomorrow at some point, I will do inserts. Right. The magnet closure doesn't need the ribbon. I love the cover as it is with the silk flower. Thank you. Perhaps do loops of green ribbon underneath the flower as leaves for a bit more colour. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I've got a little bit of nice soft succulent here. I like that idea. Oh, let's just go the whole hog and, you know, stick all the ribbon on there. Oh, yeah, more is more. I mean, I think I've been quite reserved on the inside. Yeah, this style is very reserved for me. So, yes. The ribbon adds style. Yes. Why do you want to hide the ribbon? I don't want to hide the ribbon. I want to hide the there's a connection here, a paper connection here that I want to hide. And the reason why I was going to put something over the top is because I've got to figure out a way of attaching the ribbon or adhering the ribbon in a way that's not going to show. And I think sometimes you've got to be careful. Like, you can use tape, but sometimes over time tape does weird stuff. So I'm just a bit conscious of, like, if I'm going to put glue or something on the ribbon, that I want to do it in a way that it looks good. So that's why. Too many choices. Yes. Oh, nice, Nessa. Well, that's lovely. You'd love to see more folios. Maybe an embossed folder edge. That's a great idea, Barb. I could do it in the petal pink. Not petal pink, this. Yeah, that would look gorgeous. You might get a whole new audience doing albums too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, possibly. Frame the invitation to the front. Oh, on here. Oh, it's got our names on it though, Barb. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe tuck it in somewhere. I might tuck it into one of the tuck spots. It's the invitation is probably like double this size, so it'll probably fold over and tuck in. Right, I think that is all your questions answered. If you have got any more, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. And tomorrow we'll do finishing touches. And oh, I like the idea of doing the the green ribbon in here too. That would be cute. And I've kind of got the space to do it because I've allowed, you know, there is a bit of space there. So, the new curvy die set would look pretty on the pages maybe. Oh, that's a good idea. Put a panel on the front with the couple's initials on in gold. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Or I might have it on the inside. I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh dear, I've just stuck my finger through that. Ooh. Let's cover it up. I'm trying to think what it is. It's J and C and J. Could do C and J here. Or C and J here and the date of the wedding. That could go in here. Because they're the sort of couple, they're not ostentatious. They're very quiet people. So I don't think they would probably want anything to kind of, I think this would be just right for them as it is with, you know, with a flower. I can't imagine, they're not the sort of people that would have stuff everywhere, like sort of showing off their personal details. That's what I mean. I mean, I think some people do like that kind of thing, but because I know the couple, I've known them since they were children, knowing them, they probably would just like a little bit of that sort of thing on the inside, like to be a personal thing. So so yeah, no, I like that idea. I'm going to take that idea, but I'm going to probably move it up to the inside. C and J, and then the wedding date there. Low key and elegant, yes. Yeah, the invitations were just really simple. They were just like on a like a big postcard. They must have got them printed or somewhere, and yeah. Right, I'll keep that in there. No, I'm not going to keep that in there. Let's do that. Thank you. Right, I am going now. I've said goodbye a few times. I hate saying goodbye. Anyway, lots of love to you all, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow, God willing. Lots of love. Bye.